don't love.
I was waiting to see if you're going to respond. That's good. I love you too. It's great. All right, what do we got here? We got some smokeouts. You can see the esportsbet.io odds very, very, very heavily. This time 4-1 into the favor of Team Monaspa. And I like it a lot. I like the draft that we've been seeing from them. I think they're well positioned to dominate this one. And Shards, oh, just barely off the mark. That one hurts. Zip Zappa would have loved to find that. Oh, and they also get the D ward. Yeah, D ward on the first level. That feels pretty bad.
I think they did it in the previous game as well. They just walked up to the mid lane with double heroes through sentry down. I think this is probably them just watching a couple of board replays and seeing that, you know, we are at least decided team board have a very clear pattern of walk mid, place ward, right, and then play out the game from there. So yeah, just some nice research coming from Monaspa entering this series. Show that they respect board to really go into the nitty gritty of their prep.
Nitty and the gritty. As you can see, a toss, throwing him away, and Desire able to sneak away that bounty rune. So 3 for 1, not a bad way to begin it.
That's the double check. It's like, who got the 3? Okay, Monaspa.
Yeah.
Rough. So I think the main takeaway from draft is Darkseer as a hero is an incredibly volatile laner.
Right.
Where if you don't get your early kills, if you don't set yourself up for success, and especially with a Witch Doctor, you can find those pressuring moments. Right. That's when, you know, Gorg can actually free farm quite nicely. So I think I'm really looking at top lane to see if Bengen and Gorg can at least find some opportunities. And again, it won't be easy because you have a Spectre as your carry, but see here, the pressure they're applying, chasing down Skylark. I need to see that multiple times in a row if they want to try and enter this game with a better start than the previous one.
I mean, this is the problem, though, is that Desire is going to be pulling these waves back behind the tower, so should get a relatively free level 3, or at least 2 out of Skylark, and at around 3, they can probably play pretty aggressively. Bengen trying to get the creep wave connected, while also you can see down bottom a similar thing going on, and it does look like he's able to actually come and interrupt the pull, both for Zip Zapper and also for Bengen moving into position there. So Pablo trying to get another one here, and we'll see if he can make the pull happen all the way over. But yeah, Skylark gonna be contested there.
Yeah, he's not really enjoying the lane too much. Of course, again, it is Darkseer. It's the race to level 3, and then you punish the support. But yeah, both off laners not really wanting to play the lane too much. Lane shenanigans are afoot, and we'll see who really comes out ahead in the next couple minutes. But yeah, so far everyone's kind of evenly trading, even though they are manipulating the waves.
I've seen in the mid lane Wish dodge 2 different rounds of the Illuminate spam and get some really good harassment onto Weehaw. Weehaw's got to be careful. Even though he has the Fairy Fire, there is a ton of burst damage potential out of this Zeus. Did get caught that time. Oh,
yeah, well, it's your turn to show us. It's all good.
Spartan. Snowball in right on top of him, trying to bring him down. Spark doesn't have anything left, so Pablo, the one to draw first blood, that's a big pickup for him.
Oh, that feels absolutely amazing if you're Pablo. Get those mana boots online. Get yourself big, boy. And then when you get mana boots and you have the double spam of shards and snowball, this lane can be pretty strong for them. Even though there's an undying, it's, yeah, so far, pretty good start. I think the main takeaway is Wish is probably doing very well in the mid lane, but you kind of expect it between these two mids, both Zeus and Coddle. They're just going to shove it into themselves non-stop. And Wee's already stacking up the jungle, trying to be as efficient as possible.
Right.
I'd love to actually see Darkseer when he hits maybe level 5, if Wee hasn't already done the stacks, because normally you wait till 6 to do the stacks on Coddle. If just, you know, Darkseer pokes in real quick, throws a shell, yeah, then you bring the Zeus as well. Like, you can actually break the early game kind of processes that we go through to unlock his Keeper of the Light.
And they already know that that's what's going to be happening, no question about it. So it makes a lot of sense if they can make it happen. Pablo was able to come on in there and snipe away the tombstone. So even more gold into the coffers here of Pablo, who already has those arcane boots done at 3.5 minutes. Yeah, the spam is going to be ridiculous. Can bring out more regen if he wants. A great start for this Rubik.
Yeah, just trying to look at the lanes and like, is anyone gonna? Is there going to be like some big timing coming out where kills should be happening a lot? But if anything, top will just stall out to be a farm fest. I think if anything, Bengen can go top, die. The way that they're positioning on Desire and Skylark, they're always looking for that, oh, you've overstepped your mark, we have level 2 Iron Shell now. But I think, yeah, Gorg should be very happy. The fact that he's just free farming and he doesn't need a tri-lane to do it.
I think the one thing that they could watch for too would be the level 6 from the Zeus. That might be a moment where they can make a play happen with, like you're talking about, double Iron Shell, Vacuum, Avatos. Definitely gonna be some kill potential there.
It's the beauty of Monaspa's draft, right? It's just wombo combos. It's they go to hit the Tombstone, you vac them. If they go to kill the Zeus, you chrono them. Like, they're really going to be enabling each other throughout this mid game.
Yeah. Well,
I'm just checking chat now for the love hearts. Yep, I've got about 3.5 lyrical, so we're doing okay. Yep, we're doing okay.
That's good to hear. I'm glad about
that.
My
mum, dad, and my brother. Thanks, family.
Skylark gonna pull another wave up top here, waiting for his moment. Already has that Ring of Health done. If Desire or Bengen steps in a little bit too far, it'd be an easy way to make the move. But look at this. Who needs the Darkseer to rotate in? Wish can just come and steal it. Oh man, that is annoying. Coddle hoping to make a play here. Already queued it up, but the TP away. And Wish is going to get out scot-free. Does miss a couple creeps underneath this tower though. And a snowball up down bottom onto Spartan. Some good damage out onto this Undying. Wasn't able to bring him all the way dead. Nande now just trading hits back and forth with Zip Zapper with the creep wave coming in.
I'm just happy that they're fighting. I'm just happy that they've got all the spells and resources needed to take the fight to them. Spartan, if he ever oversteps his mark, he can easily go down. And you know, Desire, he's trying to scout out what's happening in the jungle. And no blinding light.
Looks like he's gonna be okay too. Does leave a one-on-one in the lane, which Skylark can already start to try and get towards his level 5. But Spectre having a really good time working his way toward the Blade Mail. Does have the 6 mangoes still sitting pretty there.
So much regen, actually. It's so nice. Like, I love the fact that that's the thing with patches, right? Oh, Bengen.
Desire? Yeah, they got him caught here. Do have level 6 from Wish. Would love to save that if they can. And yeah, they're just gonna find the kill onto the good old Witch Doctor. Trying to get out of there. Wish does look like he's gonna be able to escape safely.
Yeah, and they have a lingering ward now in this dire jungle. So next time that we goes to move there, they might be able to sync up a little bit better. And they still have the Zeus ult available. So very much looking to take any fight in the dire jungle if it presents itself.
Gork has to be careful in the next couple of minutes here. Skylark can dive him with Zeus ulti. There's no heal on Witch Doctor. He also doesn't have a stick. He could definitely die.
Yep, there it is. Blade Mail should be complete coming out. And when he picks up Blade Mail, there should be no aggression.
Yeah. Oh. Chase. Skylark has the Maledict on him and immediately has to run away. So good recognition there. Team Bald keeping their carry safe. They bring in Pablo even. And it looks like Skylark should be able to get out of here. Someone's got free. And yeah, he has another surge. Running, hiding. They lose vision and he's out. I mean, this is 3 heroes rotating around trying to find anything, and it just doesn't work for him.
The benefit of having that ward, you see the rotation coming in. So, okay, I need to run north, I need to run out. And that is going to be incredibly uncomfortable. The main reason that felt bad was Pablo's TP just took a little bit longer than needed, and he also TP'd to the left side of the tower. So then he had to kind of wrap her back around the trees, and it just wasn't a comfortable gank. But yeah, now that Gorg's picked up the Blade Mail, I don't think he should. If he is to die in top lane, it'll be a trade of kills, if anything. Like, Skylark or someone should be going down as a response if Bald have the TPs necessary or available.
Pablo.
Wait, what? What?
It hit the exact same frame.
What the hell?
I have never seen that before. Does have ulti
if
you want to go in for the kill, but it is a kill onto Spartan nonetheless.
I'm loading up the combat log right now.
Meanwhile, Pablo does eventually die. Wish finding that kill. Skylark has to back away from Gorkwall. Desire finds the kill onto Weehaw. Oh, man. And now Snowball in. Wish, is he in trouble? Is he going to die, or does he just walk away from this one? They've still got Vision. Desire looking for the interrupt, but can't quite get there. Does have Avalanche back off cooldown in a sec, but can't chase down the Spectre.
I still can't get over this whole rune shenanigans. What the hell? That was... Okay, I'm happy at least that it was bottled first and denied second. If it was denied first, then he got the bottle after, that's a scam. But clearly, Zeus had picked it up first. So I'm happy with how, you know, the mechanics are working, but very close to getting some memes happen there.
True. I mean, it didn't end up mattering that much in the end. Actually, it might have. Can they kill him off? Skylark in trouble, ran down and brought down by Weeha. Even going to get the D ward there. He's looking okay for Bald. A lot better than last game, that's for damn sure.
No, it is night and day difference. Like, the fact that you've got Gorg with the Blade Mail, you've already got, you know, Weeha, Boots of Travel, looking to complete that vessel, already about earned complete and about 50 gold. Like, this is now the Kotl, Witch Doctor, and Tusk need to play together. They need to utilize Maledict, they need to utilize the CC of Tusk, but the damage of Kotl to be able to kill off some of these heroes. And in doing so, that will kind of open up the map for Pablo to passively farm his items, join when he needs, and then same thing for Gorg. Like, when he sees an opportunity, he'll horn in, but I really want to see Bald just utilize their aggression in this draft, because this is the window in the game where they should, in theory, excel with the pressure that they can apply.
Well, and you can see even Monaspa giving them more opportunities to make those plays. It's Faceless Void with the Midas done. So opted for this very greedy and even no boots build, which will pay off if given enough time, but they need to sort of try and make some aggressive moves here. It looks like they're content just getting some farm on though. So maybe a little bit of a missed opportunity. We'll see if that changes over the next few minutes.
Yeah, this might honestly be a product of the levels. When you see both the Rubik and the Witch Doctor struggling to get their 6s. Bengen's shipping himself out the book. He's trying to get 6 mid. Pablo's top. Like, if the supports had a better game right now, 100% they're already bottom. They're pressuring Nande. But I think we had an interview with Nande, and he's like, yeah, so when I feel the game's pretty bad, I just look across the map. I just go greed. I buy myself my Midas and I farm. He rushes it, and this is like, unlike other carries where he goes like naked Midas, and you can see he's already going for the Maelstrom as well. Like, he identified that this game has potential to become awkward, so he's just gonna like ignore his team's aggression and play for himself pretty much.
4 heroes down bottom now. This is the move if they can make it happen, but can they? Yes, indeed. He goes down. Not a soul rip in sight, but with the tombstone down and Desire nearby. Can they do anything here? He's already thrown at everything, but the big blast coming from the Zeus, and Iron Shield still on Tiny. Need to be careful with this one. Desire vision underneath. It's enough to secure that finish. And meanwhile, up top, Skylark went for the all-in play. He gets punished and brought down, dies to Blade Mail. Now Wish makes the move, and it's going to be a 5-hero wipe across the entire map.
Bald are doing it. Bald are doing it.
Skylark, he didn't pop his hood. He had Gork killed dead to rights, but the Iron Shell return damage coming from the Blade Mail was too much.
That is the Monaspa aggression that we've come to love and also understand can be their greatest downfall. Both in, I think especially top lane, but for Bald, it's props to them. That was exactly what I wanted to see from them. Utilize the heroes that they have, force out this engagement. It was just a 1-by-1 from Monaspa, wasn't it? The Void gets jumped, they have Avalanche stolen from Rubik, they get the kill. Now suddenly, wait, why is our Tiny and our Undying here? Now they're gonna die. Oh wait, second Zeus is TPing in. So yeah, I love the fact that Bald are forcing it, and they need to continue doing that if they want to try and win this game. Weeha's at 300 gold away from Vessel. You've got 3 points of Maledict on the Witch Doctor. Like, they are in their biggest moment right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. I played a game 2 days ago against a Spectre Blade Mail as Darkseer, and I died the exact same way. It felt so bad. I have so much empathy for Skylark right now. It hurts. You think you're going to make that big hero play save, and then it just all falls apart. A smoke up now with 3, though, and if they can find Wish right now, this is such a big pickoff. He's the one that's been carrying him with the damage. Instead, it looks like they're going to wrap around and try and catch the dynamic duo up top with Desire and Skylark nearby.
They see the warp place from smoke, though.
And jumps in. Pablo finds him, toss back, and the wall is down, but it just means that there's a little bit of extra time before he dies nonetheless. So Tiny goes down there.
Yeah, the fact that Pablo had restolen Avalanche as well, he's
Yeah.
He's now got the spell for 180 seconds. It's the key spell to punish pretty much anyone on this map right now.
Down
And Spartan,
bottom.
he tries to TP.
Lift.
Oh, that was
Broken.
close.
And this is what they needed. Team Bald playing a lineup they're comfortable on. All of their heroes, some of the most played that they've had throughout this DPC, feeling very, very strong right now.
Yeah, Gog, he's one component deep into Aghanims. He's rushing that Ags because he understands that when this game gets quick, he needs to be able to match that tempo. After Ags, you'd expect him to go Manta, just to be able to scale. But if he picks up Ags as his second item, he also needs to make sure that every time he enters the fight, it's a kill. Because if he doesn't get kills, of course his farming game will be heavily reduced with this itemization. So it really feels like they're all inning for this 14 to 25 minute timing to try and break the game.
You think that that's what they have to hit, otherwise it starts to fall away and go the other direction?
Yeah, a little bit. I think as soon as Monaspa have one item on their cores, they'll look to be the aggressors, and they're already doing it now without the items. And as soon as you have a Void lineup looking for the fight, naturally they're going to hit that one Chrono, they're going to hit that one Vacuum from the Darkseer. And that's where the 4 supports plus a Spectre lineup probably won't do too well at defending their jungle and kind of positioning themselves for more drawn-out, aggressive fights.
Well, we'll see if they can indeed make that move. It's interesting because Rubik almost has like the same items that the Darkseer does at this point, although he is building into like the hood and then pipe combination so you can get the double value out of it in like that one big fight. So that could be something that maybe can change the tide of this, but it's not going to be easy.
We had Monaspa go for a smoke, but after smoking they kind of gave up on it. Desire's trying to farm up his Blink Dagger, and
Avalanche
should be going down.
Toss back, good damage. Wish trying to make the move, but the Witch Doctor finds him. Haunt out, Wish in trouble. He is gonna die to this one. Needs to get the hell out of there. Throws out as much damage as possible, but the green lightning landing down from on high does have vacuum. Can't hope to turn, and well, in fact, it's Nande who has to get the hell out of there. Oh. The Chrono was there for the chase, and now Spartan runs in. It's a huge decay. 24 stacks right now. We'll take down Benkin, and Spartan is enormous, but I don't know if it's gonna matter. They have more than enough damage for the turn.
Monaspa are crumbling against the aggression of board right now. The fact that they had the defensive Chrono just to survive a Tusk initiation, they had the Tusk BKB timing, they had the just everything board needed to crush that fight. They had the high ground vision, they saw the Zeus got hit by a Maledict. The fact that Zeus even gets hit by any of Witch Doctor spells is, you know, just, I guess, weak positioning if anything. But yeah, this is the aggression you want to see from board. This is how they often win their games in the DPC. Just being annoying, running around the map and not really trying to tundra it up and farm. It's cross the river and kill.
Desire there getting a little bit frisky in the mid lane, was hoping to find somebody but couldn't quite get there in time. I mean, this is the one thing that's worth noting, right, is that these fights look terrible, but it's, as you said, the positioning not good because it's Team Bald that are on the aggression. When, you know, Skylark does start getting those levels up in Vacuum, only level 2 right now, maybe that's a moment where they can make some type of a play. And actually, this little toss back right here, Zip Zapper, he is a BKB. That was never going to work. Skylark trying to get away as well, but as Surge runs out, he does manage to survive the first salvo of damage. Pipe out, and they can reset.
Cool. And again, for now, don't forget that Monaspa, their carry, has gone for the greediest option on a Faceless Void. The only thing that is greedier than this, actually there's 2 options that are greedier. It's Mouse Commanders and Battle Fury, one or the other, but still, it's a non-present carry. While on the other hand, look at this, just constant fight. They even lifted up the Zeus. Toss back as well.
Oh my god, stolen toss, but Wish, I mean, he's still doing a lot of damage. Blows up one, turns on to Pablo, can't get the kill. 2 for 2 so far. Not terrible. Not absolutely terrible, but it was the, I mean, yeah, so, well, mid, I guess. Mid for support, that's pretty rough.
Yeah, that's real good. Like, also, just such clean fights from Pablo. Oh, Gog, mate, you're going quite aggressive there, aren't you?
Yeah, living, though. Living for the moment. No, not living.
Oh, no.
What just happened? What the hell?
He just went a bit aggro, you know what I mean? Like, he just jumped on in. I don't know. I just farming in this position at 18 minutes isn't the best place to be. And yeah, he gets punished for it. That's simple as it is.
Rough.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that is a big turnaround. I think any time they can try and shut down the Spectre is great for them, and it does delay that Aghanims, but still, Coddle is definitely the problem, and Weeha, after a really rough game number 1, has started to look way better in this one. He is 4, 1, and 9, constantly connects for these kills.
Yeah, I think the key thing is with Coddle in this position is his net worth. Inside a chrono, he'll always die. So he has to be super careful that he doesn't just throw away this 10k lead that he's providing. Or 10k net worth that he's providing, sorry. Dude, Bengen's just in.
Ooh. And after he comes out of the voodoo switcheroo, lift. That's a good one. Into the stun. Does he get anything off? No. Oh, man. Pablo is having a hell of a game, too. Very impressed with his Rubik. He's almost going to be ahead of the Darkseer soon.
Look at his itemization. He's just got a mana boots and a pipe. Like, how often do you see pos 4 Rubik's by 20? Like, even earlier than that, he had like pipe at like 17, 18. Like, this guy is... I can't even see him on his webcam, but I'm sure he's doing amazing.
Yeah, I think one of the best items that they could have gotten in this game, and when you're playing Tusk, obviously you can't afford to go for it. So the fact that Pablo got the first blood, was able to accelerate with those arcane boots, that has been one of the biggest things that's allowed Team Bald to take a lead in this game.
Yeah, and like neutral item wise as well, you've got Spectre, got the Pupil's Gift, insanely good for a Spectre. You got Bullwhip from the Coddle, so you can zoom around even quicker. Like, I just think neutral items are playing well for Bald. Their aggression's playing well. Like, of course, they need to respect the fact that this Zeus and Void are always scaling in this game. They will always get to a point where they will be able to chrono and do thousands of damage inside it.
Right. Yeah.
But the fact that we get to see... Go on, sorry.
Well, I was just going to say that we haven't seen that good chrono yet, and it could be in this moment where it all comes together. Darkseer mech done now, does have 3 points in the vacuum. At Spartan, he's going to get caught. They keep on having vision down and the perfect positioning to find a fight.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, this Void, we said it, he's just been farming. He's 700 gold away from his BKB. And if he doesn't get hit by some Tusk or some Rubik initiation perfectly chained down, he's going to be able to BKB Time Walk and then create the fight for his team. So I think all this aggression has been really fun to see from board. But I think we're about 2-3 minutes away from the pivotal point in the game. Can they survive the BKB reveal? If they can survive it, do they then have enough resources to maybe kill him or look towards Roshan after a slightly successful skirmish? We are at the breaking point of the game, I think.
It feels exactly like game, well, maybe a little different, but very similar to game 2 from the Water Rune Enjoyers series earlier against D2 Hustlers, where it's like, okay, they're in the lead, they're controlling the game, they're winning every fight, but can they close it out? Do they have the tools to get Roche, to take these tier 2 towers, to keep the pressure going? And I think that probably like Manta is going to be that thing that gives Spectre the tool to take Roche quickly enough for them to really put the hurt on. But these next couple of minutes, like you said, they're going to be pivotal.
Yeah, Roshan isn't really Bald's best friend. Sure, they have Tusk and tag team. Oh, Pablo.
I mean, if they just keep killing these guys, why not? He had time walk for a while.
Void.
What the heck?
Wait, what? What happened top?
He just didn't time walk, but they do kill off Pablo. Okay.
Yeah, he just got hit by a cask and then, yeah, didn't BKB.
Spartan with the turn, though? Maybe a chance? They get Tombstone down there and too far. Team Bald, they gotta run. But maybe with the Haunt turnaround? I mean, Gorka's in really far, too. He's TPing out in front of all of them. Didn't have anything to break it yet. Bengen throws out the cast. Desire chasing, finds him, gets the kill onto Weeha, and now the blink away Zip Zapper also in some trouble. Dude, that wall turnaround was devastating. And Desire finding another. Is this the turn they were waiting for? Is this the thing that Sunsfan warned us about?
Wish is super low.
I'm not sure. Wish, gotta get out of there, buddy. He does still have Ghost Scepter. I think he's gonna be fine.
Oh god, what are these fights? What is this game? Like, you got Void dying to some Witch Doctor, you got Pablo getting tossed in, but then the counter plays, you got Coddle getting eventually picked off, Skylark with the reinitiations. it's a bit of a wild game, and at the end of it, I think it really boils down to Monaspa. They're going to be the victors of this type of aggression. The fact that Board aren't progressing the map state, these
Right.
fights are just chaotic. That's where they're like, all right, sure, chill, cool, whatever, man. Like you killed a couple heroes, but where's that tower threat? Where's that Roshan threat? Where's the, oh wait, you're outpacing us in this game? Because the fact that this 4K lead, 5K lead has kind of stemmed and kind of stalled out. It
Right.
will make Monaspa feel a little bit more comfortable in this game.
I think you're right that like it's as the gold lead, as the game gets later, gold lead matters less and less and less. And I think that again, this Manta, it's gonna be big for the Spectre. If they can get that online, also having Surge for Pablo is kind of huge, I think, so that way you can stay on the Zeus. If Spectre jumps him, you can actually stay on target and keep running him down. But we'll see. Smoke up as 3. Who do they find?
They don't have Zeus ult for 20 seconds, so they can't do a scouting Zeus ult to see where they're going to go. But a little bit indecision coming from Monaspa. Walking up, walking down, kind of locked into the mid lane, don't really know what they want to be doing with this smoke. And it feels like they're actually just not going to progress onto the map, not going to cross the river.
Well,
Okay, they're
they
poking their
head
heads up
over here
now.
now.
It's a very slow smoke. And Desire's Sentry is not going to scout out that dire river ward, so yeah, Board are fully aware of the 4 heroes parked inside the river right now.
Standing on top of that ward. That is, they have sentries everywhere else in that area, but just not right on top of the obs.
That was one of the weirdest smokes I've seen so far in the DPC. It was a, yeah, Void, you want to go smoke? It's like, yeah, bro. Do you want to go smoke now? Nah, not really. Whilst he's already smoked it, was yeah.
Yeah.
That was a weird one. I feel like for Monaspa, that's like a respect towards if they smoke and just do a really bad play, that'll just catapult Board into like pick off after pick off.
Right.
But I feel like they could have committed, honestly. Like they have so much damage if they actually connect on their spells.
I'm not sure what that tip was about, but love to see the tips in these games. Stolen Time Walk, and also a Blink Dagger done now on Witch Doctor. Bengen wants to get in.
Or out. The good old shard, yeah.
That's true. Fair point.
I like your mentality though. You know, you see an item, it's like, he has to kill now. No, I respect that, I do.
Get on top of them. Nothing has ever gone wrong when a Witch Doctor is blinked on a Tiny. I'm sure.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Wish is going to be upset in this fight if some pos 5 Witch Doctor just blink Maledicts and puts him to like half HP. Even if the Witch Doctor dies, like, just that mission alone will give Bengen purpose throughout these fights. Witch Doctor is a hero that just, as the game goes later, you feel uncomfortable. Like, you don't want to just be some healer. You need to connect on your spells. So I actually like the new age Witch Doctor where you can go shard blink. It's nice to have heroes that have purpose throughout the entire game, even if it is just for a spell.
Well, if I'm gonna be real though, I kind of like seeing that they have Greaves along with Pipe now. I wouldn't have hated seeing Bengen try and take that gold and go in for a Greaves himself, because they already have the Pipe from Pablo, but now they're gonna be like that one team fight item behind, kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
Maybe the Weehaw heal is gonna be enough coming out with the Illuminate blasts and everything, but it could become a bit of an issue maybe.
Yeah, I'm trying to think actually. It's like maybe Maledict offsets that in regards to it doesn't matter if you have auras and heal, because if we Maledict the guy we want to kill, he's going to die throughout Maledict.
Right.
And he just wants to commit to that. And a potential Greaves build, the build up will be more expensive. But I fully could see in a different world, him going Greaves, the Rubik going Pipe, your Tusk getting like BKB, Deso, Blink, whatever. All your cores will be happy that your supports are providing both damage and sustain for your team. Because often it's a core losing their damage for it. But yeah, in this scenario, Bengen, he's hoping to make some big plays.
Right. I mean, so this is the thing also that I'll say about the last like 4 or 5 minutes. The 2 tier 1 towers that are most significant have been taken by Team Bald, and now it's a matter of trying to translate this into more objectives, and they haven't been able to do that. Now it's a time where Monaspa has gotten into those items. They will kill off 1, but the chrono to turn, it's on to 2, and it's not going to work. They have to get the hell out of there. Now Haunt out. Oh, he tried to go for the vacuum play. Skylark still has it available. Ready for this one. Greaves off cooldown in a couple of seconds, but he's going to drop. Couldn't get it in time. Oh, that one hurts. And there is some good damage coming out from these illusions. but not enough in the end. Team Bald win a big fight, and
That could be
now they
Roshan.
can go into Roche.
Honestly, the perfect chain of events for them. The fact that they walk up, they double ward the high ground. I love the fact that Bengen, he smoke breaks, he doesn't try and face check it, he puts the ward, utilizes that blink, and yeah, the Hex reveal from Weeha fully removed Monaspa's ability to take that fight. Nowadays, he did not enter that fight with a BKB. He was like, you know what, I'm gonna just go in. And because of that, it allowed for the Hex inside Chrono. And now instantly into bot lane, Pablo and we connecting with the aggression. This is what Bold want to do with this draft. Now that they got the Aegis, finally broke down that Chrono. There's no threat on the map. They need to keep doing this.
Yeah, very solid stuff coming out from them. Team Bald have completely blown this game wide open. Because, I mean, like we were talking about right before that, they didn't find a way yet to sort of get in and take those objectives. And now with an Aegis on Spectre, they probably can make these moves that close out the map and shut down Monaspa's ability to farm.
I mean, Monaspa's lineup hates playing into an Aegis. Like, at no point does Void or Zeus love going, yeah, let's kill us. And that ward that they placed in the previous fight is now the shadow step to kill off the Darkseid. Yeah, this map is crumbling. It's falling apart. Nande, he has BKB. He might have to use it, just to get out. This is not what you wanted to see from Monaspa. One BKB for a failed Chrono. One BKB just to TP out. Prior to that, it was Chronos to run away. We're yet to see a single Chrono actually stall Bald's aggression.
Well, and as much as, you know, we were sort of lightly flaming it in the draft, this Spectre pick has definitely worked out incredibly well for giving them vision to find these heroes. And, you know, now Weeha is set up constantly for success. Finds those hexes into the kills, and they just haven't been able to take a good fight on Monaspa in what feels like 10 minutes at least.
Look at Pablo's net worth, man. He's like 2,000 gold away from overtaking the Zeus.
Yeah, he's huge. Pablo's had a great game.
Just don't give this man Rubik.
Right. No, totally. Is that what's coming out to him right now? I thought it was the full Octarine, but he went for the Vit booster and is going back for the Force Staff now.
I think someone on his team might have told him to calm down a bit, you know?
Yeah.
So, you're having a good game, mate, but...
I also wouldn't hate to see a Shard, to be honest. I think Shard's still pretty value. Maybe he's hoping for it on the second Roche.
Yeah, pretty sure like Aetherlen's Shard might feel better, but with the way that Pablo's been playing, I don't mind him being a bit greedy for himself, going Force first. I think going Octarine would have been Giga Grief, but some Force and Shard, that's a sweet spot right now for this Rubik.
Yeah.
And Board, already hitting the high ground, forcing them back. Chrono is up though.
Toss back, finds him in a bad position, but still fine. Drop down the Witch Doctor ulti. Skylark looking for his opening. Does not have Blink though. Has to run through the Death Ward to try and pull back the Spectre. Was never going to be enough. They buy back on Desire, so they keep their tower alive, but does not feel great.
I don't think I've seen a near full channel Death Ward for many years, actually.
Yeah.
Gangan really just nailed that one there. Yeah, Weeha's Hex just destroying Monaspa.
Oh my god.
Bye,
He
boy.
just didn't stand a chance. There's no way. It's way too hard at this point. They have completely decimated them. And this lineup just not doing what they needed to. They kill off Wish also. Wish is just dead, back behind. Into the tier 4s. Team Bald, after an incredibly disappointing game number 1, have come back with a vengeance in this one, and it's been perfectly executed. Snowball in, zip zap dead. And the tier 3 tower gone, the rack soon to fall. This one might just be over. Unreal.
I mean, bottoms to full, mid should get pressured as well. They're dead for 30. I mean, if Monaspa had buybacks, they'd probably be using it by now.
And they get him there. The nullifier reveal. So it shuts down everything that the Darkseer wants to do. And with Bengen continuing the heal, the constant spam, they are going to take another entire set of racks.
They still have Aegis for another minute. Like, all they need to do is disengage slightly, keep the Spectre on high ground, hitting buildings, and They feel pretty good. Oh, maybe not this deep of a dive, Zip Zapper.
Oh my god, this guy's, he's crazy. He still goes for the punch even though he's taking fountain damage, and the TP out of there realizes, I don't want to be here anymore. Stolen Chronosphere on the outside, ready to turn it back against the team, but will he be able to? Pablo in trouble, tossed back in. They TP'd out on the Tusk, and now they're losing everybody else. Gork in trouble. What have you done? How has this happened?
No.
Tries to haunt to get away, goes in for the shadow step, the escape. It's not gonna happen. Oh my god. Oh, dude. That was not the way it was meant to go. Gork going to die. They didn't even get the racks. Oh, T, what have they done?
All good things must come to an end. So for board, it's like you got Zip Zapper diving the tier 4s. You got Nande with this like aggressive TP into then big Chrono, and yeah, I think for board at least they just didn't respect the potential buyback from Skylark. Of course, the first 3 heroes didn't buy back, so they probably assumed they don't have buybacks on anyone, just go, and yeah, once again the team that's ahead get a little bit carried away, and Monaspa finally hit a Chrono, and it just took losing a Rex in a tier 3 to get there. But in the back of Ball's mind, it's like, wait a second, if we do another blunder like that, we only took 1 Rax.
Right.
That's not anything really game winning. So yeah, Monaspa probably not too disheartened, even though it feels like a 15k lead. I think if you ask Monaspa, they'd probably say it feels like a 7k lead or something at best.
Well, they will still kill off Spartan there. And these types of pickoffs are where they're making their money, right? You can get so much value out of this game by Team Bald to just sort of go from kill to kill to kill. They're actually just running it down mid again. So they don't want to give any time. They know Chrono's down for another 40 seconds. If they can make a move here, this would be big.
Just don't dive to tier 4s and you should be able to take this Rax. Like, Gorg, he has Haunt available, he has Shadow Step, he has Abyssal.
Oh.
I think they...
Desire does have a Lotus, and that could be a turning point. If Gork accidentally Abyssals himself with a Lotus Orb, maybe there's a way.
But yeah, mid-Rax is to fall for free. For Monaspa, the saving grace is tier 1 and tier 2 top is still alive, so no pressure towards the Megas while no Chrono is down. But yeah, for Monaspa, I feel like even though they're down 70k gold, they need to actually look to take the fight now. Like, just try and hit that 1 Chrono. And yeah, look at Nande. He's already identifying that. Going straight for the refresher.
Okay. Yeah, I like it. I like that decision. Mjolnir, like, you already have so much magic damage out of your Zeus, out of the Ion Shells on you, all the rest of it. He has Aghanim Scepter now done on Zeus. I think they have to take a fight before they get up to high ground. Nande needs 120 more gold. Dude, if he gets picked off right here, though, by the Spectre, yeah, they're waiting right behind him. They're playing it super safe.
Oh, this game's got to such an exciting point right now. It's like Board have all the momentum, all the lead, the ability to go high ground, but this refresher could be incredibly good.
Yeah. And
there is no Aegis right now on the side of Board, so on any Chrono covered by BKB on the Void, like no lockdown onto him, like the hero should be dying. Board need to be careful.
They find their moment. This is somebody they want to go on. Goes immediately in for this. Has to be careful, though. Nande jumps in. Chrono's out. It's already connected. They're in some trouble now. Can they do it for a second round? Pops it. Control. Bork tries to get out of there. Tries to haunt back. Reality away. The Chrono. The vacuum. It's onto all of them. Oh, but the Aeontis. The proc together. The avalanche. Weehaw tries to get out of there. Gork dropping low. He's so close to death, but the heal comes out in time, and the turn, it might be too much in the end. Do they have any extra damage to throw into this? Wall is down. Nande still chasing, looking, hoping to bring them down one by one. Bacon falling. He has to jump away in just a moment. Nande dodges all the damage. Team Bald, they're gonna lose everybody. Oh my god, they actually did it. Weeha's gonna die too. The refresher was there, and Team Bald, they lose it all.
What an insane fight. Like, Nande multiple times was just surviving on a sliver of HP with his Time Walk. There just wasn't the lockdown needed at this point to actually kill him off, and finally we got to see some big Chronos. We've seen 3 good Chronos in this game, and the last 2 just happened in 20 seconds ago.
Oh, oh god.
He can't help anyone right now, don't worry.
Okay, check it out. Roche is back up in 10 seconds. If they go and check that,
of course it is.
If they go and check that, it changes so much.
And the fact that Nande here didn't just instantly refresh and chrono that Spectre, he holds it for a second, then he hits the big chrono, the vacuum. I'm surprised no one died here. Aeon Disc, of course, keeping I think we alive, but that was a beautiful stolen chrono as well from Pablo, just to stall out the fight a little bit longer. But my god, what a beautiful fight from both teams. Or actually no, Monaspa, I'm always saying both teams, from Monaspa.
Oh man, that one hurts. And now the gold lead is gonna be cut from, I don't even know what it was, well over 10k to now less than 4 after they pick up this Aegis kill and get the shard.
Oh, I think it was around
man.
17k, I think was the lead. And yeah, I misspoke. It was actually Bengun's. Yeah, it was Bengun's Aeon Disc. But
95%, dude. Oh no, dude, 97%. It went even lower.
I can already see the copy pastas. 97% gang. You rise up.
At the 30-minute mark, 32 minutes. Devastation was turned around onto Team Bald.
I'm sure I've seen this before from Bald in one of their series. I'm pretty sure they played against a Faceless Void, and that same scenario has occurred where they've had some incredible leads, some incredible game, but there's that one time, that one moment where they group up. But in fairness, it was technically it was a refresher reveal. I don't think Nande was trying to hide it. He was farming in lanes with the perseverances, so it wasn't like this was some insane courier delivery refresher. Like, they should have been aware. So the grouping was a little bit of a misplay, but
they're aware now. They are very aware 100%. Now. Okay, what else do we have? Tusk, that's Aghanim Scepter done, but a smoke up and refresher back up again. They've got to be so careful. I think you just drop his chrono solo onto Weehaw if you find him here.
Oh yeah, he has nothing to survive. Like, he has no Aeon Disc, nothing. So
Spartan.
Yeah, chrono
drops the tombstone, sees the vision, finds their man. Stolen Decay, they covered. So that's tombstone down, but immediately the rest of Team Bald have to run away.
Yeah, and Haunt down as well, so that's a big win. You know, your tombstone's up in 60 seconds, your Haunt takes 2 minutes, so that's a nice trade-off from Monaspa.
Ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy. Where do we go from here? Oh, Desire finds one. Zip Zapper. Getting zapped as they move in with the rest. Tries to escape. Do they have a way out of there? Ooh, gets the blink out.
Shadow stepping.
Okay.
It's near impossible for Gorg to actually initiate this fight now, because if he shadow steps, all Desire needs to do is Lotus Orb whoever gets shadow stepped, and what's he gonna do? Jump in Abyssal and then Abyssal himself? It's
right.
This Lotus, really, you mentioned it earlier, this Lotus is very disruptive to the for the Spectre's game.
No, it's true. It's so annoying.
There's 2. Spartan has one as well. I didn't even realize. He just picked up his own Lotus. They have 2 Lotuses now. And wait, Skylark's about to finish one as well, I think. So, okay, sure. There's going to be 3 Lotuses in this game.
That is, it's pretty freaking cool. I like it. I think it's very strong.
It's like a scuffed team spirit, you know? They did Lincoln's at TI, and you got Monaspa doing Lotus Orbs in Div 2. It's
true.
It's cool.
I mean, I think that right now, with 2 racks down, it's still a very difficult game for Monaspa to come away with the win on. But they definitely have the tools. And, like, you spot moments like this, they find Weehaw completely alone. Can't do anything. Dead. Stolen chrono. Don't think that's gonna matter. Rubik, Pablo throws out the chrono onto 3, tries to get out, realizes he can't because Nande was right on top of them, and Pablo cancels his TP. He might have actually been able to survive. It is all falling apart, T.
It's gone so quickly, and you're mentioning this whole the issues with board. I think the reason why this game gets difficult after one bad team fight is because they can't aggressively posture and pressure buildings with their draft. They always need kills.
Cool. Oh my god! Oh my god! They get the buyback immediately.
They're teasing him right now. They're teasing him.
Desire lifted on lifted. He throws the chrono. It's not going to connect onto the main target. Instead, they find the Rubik. The toss off to the side. Gork was in the chrono, but up in the air. Skylark needs to run away. Still Nande. He's being controlled. Has to get out of there. Still chasing for the Tusk. The fight on the other side. They get the E-Blade out onto the Spectre. Desire throws the Spectre onto the Zeus. Wish now he's in trouble. Oh, there's there's some shenanigans going
What
on.
am I watching?
They do have Nande that's getting kicked back under the tier 4 towers. That's the Aghanims reveal. Tries to TP up with the lift. Pablo is there. And just like that, the throw is going to continue as Nande jumps out of the fountain and now is going to finally die. Oh my god.
Oh god. Oh, this is a Monaspa game if you've ever seen a Monaspa game before, boys. This is... They jump in, they miss the initial chrono. He then tosses the Spectre into the chrono, but he's at the top of the chrono, so he can't even be seen.
Right.
And then he just gets kicked back with this Ag, so there is no way for Monaspa to get to the tier 4. The tier 3 is still alive. There is no chrono for 90 seconds.
Yeah, they do have buyback on everybody but Desire.
Yeah, what's the win probability saying right now?
I don't even know.
Swimming back?
Yeah, we're at 75 now.
There we go.
That is good. They find one. Spartan gets surged away. No nullifier on Gork. It is only on the Tusk, so he can't break that one away. And they're going to at least get the glyph. Now everybody has buyback, but without Chrono, I think that they're going to get Megan here. Yeah, jump in. Zip Zapper finds one. That's Undying dead. He drops the tombstone on his death. Nobody to easily find that. The vacuum wall onto 4. Okay, maybe a chance here. Nande tries to get in on top of Gork. They find a bash. A lucky bash comes out. Mjolnir too. Gork trying to get out of there. They still have so many zombies on them, and on the back lines, they also find Weeha doing what damage they can. The kick on kick on kick, and now the snowball. Nande, they're pulling him all over the damn map. Gork is so low. Look at all the zombies on him. The Walking Dead and maybe the dead streamer as the Spectre is gonna die. Zip Zapper also in trouble being chased down by Spartan. They kick him away and goes for the jump out of there. Wish the chase. They've got Bengen under control. And how the turntables as we are now back the other way.
But don't worry, Ball now has the buyback. So if Monaspa want to yeet it down mid, Ball can make the same play, but back towards the side of Monaspa. What do you think is going to happen? I already see Nando kind of A-clicking down the lane. He has 2 chronos.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. That fight was without any chrono being used. Oh, jeez. Skylark is trying to push this out. They find one. Weeha.
He has
some
no
trouble.
Buy.
Oh,
He could be up in
my
5.
God. If they catch him now, they know he's over there. Skylark looking for a target. He misses on the vacuum. Looking for vision, but Weeha did the juke. The okie doke. He gets himself out of there.
Bro, that vacuum like tickled him. That was like, oh, so close.
Oh, jeez.
If he dies there, legit, Monaspa just probably beeline it to the mid-tier 4s. They know he doesn't have buyback. They know they can just take the fight with 2 chronos.
Homies, tier 4s, go deal with them. Somebody's got to go deal with them.
Spartan, he just needs a breather for a second.
Apparently. So do I. I mean, what the hell? It's down to just a 2k gold lead now. All right, but third Roche, respawn time on this, 30 seconds till it's capable of respawning. Honestly, Refresher is great. Aghanims is pretty great too. You get Refresher Shard, give it to Zeus. Aghanims, give it to Faceless Void. Easy peasy.
Yeah, I'm looking now. It's like, yeah, I'd pretty much say Void needs some ags to go in. He wants to buy Lincolns himself anyways. Yeah, that's perfect actually. Yeah, Monaspa have that perfect arrangement. The distribution's pretty good for them. They don't have anyone like awkwardly needing ags, but yeah. But for Ball, it's like, who buys it for them? Like, if they actually were able to snipe away Roshan, like, are they able to utilize ags that well? Maybe Rubik gives some Pablo some pop-off potential. You don't really want to give it the Kodo.
Oh, Pablo, I just realized, also has Tombstone stolen. Yeah, give it to Pablo. He's had a hell of a game.
Yeah, he's had a stellar game.
And he just builds the Aeon Disc right now. Doesn't wait for the Assemble, which could be a bit of a problem playing against Zeus. But we'll see.
Yeah, a little bit. I think as well, that probably will grief him down the line. I think Monaspa, their difficulties in this game, because they had to go Refresher, you don't have a Nullifier pickup on your Void, which is a natural item he buys, and the instant Zeus ult on top of the smoke, so yeah, very uncomfortable.
Quick Roche respawn. They've got 20 seconds on it, and Bengen moves on in, is gonna get the vision down, take away that area. Dude, if they could sneak Roche before Monaspa can respond. Like, Monaspa have to keep their lane shoved out.
All right, let's look at Roshan. It's up in 5 seconds. Bengen's outside the pit. He is warding for it, but he's not checking it.
Yeah.
It's alive right now.
And it's a refresher. I mean, refresher is also pretty good for Dire, I think, as well. Getting it on Spectre is sick.
Yeah, for sure. I think it gives him playability in the game. Oh, okay. Got a Sacred Relic.
Pablo does still have Tombstone for probably at least this fight. And they're in the pit right now. Are they going to try and take it, though?
This would be... I mean, they got to be really quick with it.
Yeah.
And they can be quick with the Spectre. Monaspa, they're being a little bit slow on how to get here. The lanes are in a decent spot to contest.
They don't know.
They don't know.
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. Roche going down, 4,000 HP left, and they're just going to give it up. Oh, Monaspa are going to be kicking themselves later about that one. Oh, they're going to be so mad. That one hurts.
It sets in right now.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So Gorg has a casual Sacred Relic. I'm very intrigued where he's going with this.
Nullifier,
like he
surely.
just picked up... Yeah, you say that, but there's options.
Okay. Do you think Radiance?
I'd like to see him... I'd hope not. I'd like to see him go Nullifier. That's the logical option, but maybe he goes Rapier. Okay, no. Oh, no, he's eating his Ags.
Okay. Yeah,
he walked to the Secret Shop and he scared me for a second.
Well,
I don't think he needs to be too crazy with his itemization. I think Nullifier is the safe bet, like you mentioned.
Avatos, kickback, Zip Zapper, gets himself out of harm's way. Desire also jumped upon now, but Skylark with the back wall again in the chrono. Weehaw gets out of it, but they caught a couple big heroes. Now the E-Blade connects on to that Faceless Void. Zip Zapper in some more trouble. They have a second chrono ready to go in just a moment if they can wait it out long enough. Skylark also needing to get out of here. They don't have that Nullifier yet. Ready to go, round 2, wants to chase, not able to find him. Wish jumps forward, finds Zip Zapper. Avatos Desire there, but the Ancient, the tier 4s, they're being hit. If they know about this, they could go for the all-in play on Team Bald. Nobody is paying attention. The creeps are killing the tier 4 tower. Gork trying to buy more time. If they can buy enough time, they can maybe just win off of the Ancient dying. Gork dies, has buyback ready. Now they misses the chrono completely. They steal Chronosphere. Tier 4 tower is going to be hit again soon. But this is a huge window with, I mean, can they do any more? No, they're back to defend it. Wish is on the job. Holy moly.
Unfortunately for Bald, they don't have that, like, X-Factor hero that can disengage from the fight and apply that structural pressure. If anything, at 60 minutes, they're hoping for a Book of the Dead.
Yeah.
Send those summons down the bot lane, take a weird fight deep away from the base, and then maybe we can start entertaining some rat shenanigans. But Weehaw... Oh no, Bengen, sorry.
Yeah, he's going to get caught here and will be brought down. Weehaw.
Hold on, he's got Blink,
from long range. Do they have the damage? Wait, he did live. Okay, Vacuum still living. Witch Doctor somehow surviving.
No.
Oh, he gets his blink broken. That's sad.
Weehaw's doing everything to keep him alive there.
Literally all that he can. No buyback on the Witch Doctor. It makes sense. Oh my god. I think they might have turned the corner though. They also have Ags on Skylark coming out now. I think I saw that at least. Did I? Wait a minute. Does he have it? Oh, his courier's dead. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
It's dead for 3 minutes, yeah.
All right.
I'm just trying to like keep up with like what items are being bought from board, and if they're trying to make any big plays, and they've not really progressed too much in regards to the cores. Like you've got this Nullify pickup from the Spectre, you've not really seen too much progression from Weehaw. Some E-Blade, he's making some cool plays inside Chrono, but yeah, it feels like 60 minutes will be the turning point. Board can't really take the team fight anymore. The threat of the Chrono is just way too strong.
I think also now we're hitting these 25 talents that start to make a huge difference. Backtrack on the Faceless Void, double Iron Shell for the Darkseer. He's gone for all the Iron Shell talents too, so more damage, the extra HP on it. For Zeus, we're at what, level 25, the Arc Lightning damage. They're really starting to hit all together on him.
Oh, and you're about to get Refresher complete on the Zeus as well. Yep, there it is. So you can have double Nimbus, double Thunder God's Wrath. Like anyone who gets clipped by a it's just death. It's just over. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see how any hero should be able to survive this.
They need to get a pick off at the start. They, like, Team Bald have to find a way to blow somebody up, and they've tried to do it with Zip Zapper finding these kickbacks, but there've been so many Lotus Orbs in this game that he just gets kicked around too.
Oh. To be fair, it's pretty fun because you Lotus and you kick, and then you both just go whee to the same spot. You're like, oh, what up, homie? How you doing? It's like, you want to fight here, or you want to walk back over there where we just were?
Oh.
Right now, the game has hit a bit of a stalemate.
Right. What is it? I guess that there's no buyback on both the Tiny and the Witch Doctor, although he just finds Zip Zapper taking a snooze. And there's the blink away. Could have chronoed him there, but was afraid that there were more heroes nearby.
All right, what's Spectre going for? I mean, he has buyback available. It's a pretty... now that I think about it, this Spectre looks pretty starved. I know it's 29,000 gold, but his inventory doesn't really reflect that. Has he got an item coming out? No, it's single clarity. Like, the fact he has Wraithband and Blade Mail at this point in the game, it's uncomfortable to see, but it is a product of how volatile this game has also become.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, he really doesn't have that much. It is a bit of an issue. I guess the Aghanims is eaten too. Otherwise, it looks bad.
He did. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He ate the Ags. Okay. Yeah. True. I was trying to work out where the gold went, but he ate the Ags for the clutch fight. The fight failed, so now his inventory's like, yeah.
Yeah, it feels bad because this did have the Aegis in it earlier. Now it's just a Wraithband.
Yeah. So now it's like the point is eating the Aghanims in the hope to win the fight off the Aghanims, of the Aegis. Sorry. This is now where Gorg's like, guys, I'm kind of a weak hero again to some degree. Like, even though he has the net worth, it doesn't feel good. So he's kind of rushed to farm, but to have buyback and to then have an item, that's 6-7 minutes away.
They see the dagger. They saw the dagger coming through. They know where he's at. Are they going to go for him? Oh, they're thinking about it. The chase. Skylork found a moment, but Wish is there. They get him right away. Try and block him off. There is no escape, though. The E-Blade coming out, but it's not enough. They do manage to take down. Oh, no. He gets out. No, he dies. He jumped into the own chrono. Now Desire, they find another. He does have buyback on the Spectre if they want to reinitiate, but with Pablo dead, it's a little bit too tough. Oh, God, they had it.
It was the E-Blade save, but inside double Nimbus, and then he was able to get Horn off, but in his panic of getting Horn, he just presses the jump, and he jumps straight into the chrono. Again, I'd be surprised if he actually survived, no matter who he jumped to, but...
Right.
Still... A for effort for trying, but you can feel how awkward it is for Bald to now play this map.
Yeah, and recognizing, I think for Monaspa, just seeing that little glint of the spectral dagger on the ground told them all the information that they needed to chase it down. Pablo tried to save by keeping the Darkseer away, but there's just no way out of that one. Man, 56 minutes now, and getting ready for tier 5 neutrals. Monaspa go high ground. With Nande, he is almost completely alone. Only the zombie man near him drops the tombstone.
They got to be careful. The last time Nande was here, he was in the fountain. He got kicked in. They were trying to throw the game a little bit, so
true.
They need to be careful. They need to be respectful of this Zip Zapper task. And also, this is the difference, right? Monaspa, they're like, you know what? If I get kicked into base, into quick buyback from Spectre Horn, I could probably die. So they force out a glyph. They reset. They take that as a victory. And Roshan, it can respawn in 10 seconds. Tier 5s are up in 4 minutes as well, so quite a large amount of potential power spikes coming in for both teams.
My brain is just like melting inside my head right now. This one has been a little bit crazy.
Yeah, it's been intense. Don't worry. You're doing great.
14k gold lead right now. Monaspa still, even with that lead, only have that 67% win probability here on it. We saw the esportsbet.io odds 4-1, I think, at the start of this game. It swung around a lot, all over the place. They need to keep this bottom lane shoved out constantly, which is what the job that Wish is on with his boots level 2. But yeah, the next couple of minutes, it's where it's all going to come down to it. If they can get some tier 5 neutrals, maybe that's a way that Team Bald can pull back into this. I think Book of the Dead and go for the all-in is a pretty solid play.
No, I'm a big fan of Bald just getting Book of the Dead, some Stygian. You see some fight top, you go in, Gorg uses his haunt to jump in, Abyssal some guy TP and get back. Like, there's a lot of options to make these rat plays.
Darkseer gets caught. He's in trouble. Can they bring him down in time? He is completely isolated. They'll kill him off. But
And Zeus died too.
oh, Gork went in on him. So yeah, they find both. Wait a minute now. The buybacks come out. He has to be careful. Gork in trouble. They've got 4 heroes surrounding him. Kill off the Spectre. They have buyback on the Spec. They already used buyback on the Zeus. That's a win condition now. Bengen, he is caught here. Goes for the voodoo switcheroo. Wants to blink out and doesn't. Oh, they hit the creeps before he came out of it. But nonetheless, they are going to bring down that Witch Doctor as well. They got to deal with creeps in the base.
Yeah, creeps coming in, but, you know, Zeus had to use buyback board. No, Monaspa, before they do anything on the map, they now have to force out these buybacks, reset, get Aegis, probably throw the Aegis onto Zeus, but these tier 4s already getting tickled once again by these creeps.
Yeah.
800 HP.
Pablo wanted to get a little testy there, and the kickback with the Lotus in time, and it kicked him out of the base. He pops the BKB. Spartan, is he in too far? He has reincarnation, so he should be okay here even when he dies. He's going to come back to life, or he actually has managed to survive. Okay. Still, tier 3 tower hit. Wish not with the rest of them. They've got 38 seconds on the Spectre. And
Gorg doesn't have to buy back. That would be a massive victory for board.
yeah, and this, I think it's going to happen. It looks like they hold their ground. You can see Monaspa, they don't feel confident going all the way in with Spectre respawning soon.
I mean, they should smoke up right now. This is an opportunity. Your Spectre's alive in 17 seconds. Sure, you don't have Haunt, but if you're able to progress onto the map and... Roshan is already up, yeah.
If they were hunting and haunting, do they realize that Roche could be taken? Some pings come out. That was Bengen. Do they realize what's going on right now? Roche, it's low. They're not taking it that fast. And Monaspa, with nobody showing, they're realizing the danger.
They actually think that Haunt's probably available right now. It's up in 20 seconds, but...
Look at the spam down bottom, which is like, I can't go there. I gotta deal with bottom.
Dude, Wish does this in the intense game to do it previously, where he's like drawing on the map frantically. And that is what's holding Monaspa back from just really entering some, like, utilizing their 20k lead, right? It's the fact that Wish is... He's a... What is it? What's his net worth? It's like 20, 30k or whatever? He just AFK, but 33k, sorry. He just AFK in his base. He physically can't leave.
He has to stay there. He also obviously bought back. So if he dies, that's it. It's over. Stygian gotten. They have it on the Faceless Void. He pisses it
so
over.
It begins.
Yeah, this is danger zone. They got to come and contest for Roche, though. Team Bald looks like they're going to give this one up. Too afraid, and instead they're saying, all right, we'll play for the neutrals.
And this is an act, a refresher, the cheese and Aegis.
Yeah. It feels bad.
Net worth.
Giants
26k now.
Oh, baby.
No.
Big
Okay.
Spectre.
You right? If you... Oh, big he is.
Okay.
It's going to be an easier target to hit now in the Chrono.
Oh, Ex Machina. Oh my god. That's
dude,
so
that's a banging
good.
item.
Fallen
Just
Sky.
free armor, reset your spells. Like that is clean.
Not gonna lie, I like Team Bald's items better right now.
Yeah, Fallen Sky is pretty shit. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Book of the Dead. For the wrong team.
Okay.
For the wrong team. I feel like my analysis on Book of the Dead is the best neutral item for a team that was in the lead, but then starts to throw the game.
Okay.
Like, if you're behind, buying Book of the Dead or getting Book of the Dead feels terrible, because it's like, well, I'm never really sieging, right? But in this position, in this map state, Dire wants Book of the Dead to throw it down the lane to continue that pressure. So.
Right. Tusk takes Stygian Desolator and is going into the AC next. He actually is going to slap so hard.
Bro, that's going to be so much damage.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, they're getting some good items.
True.
Like, they actually got double Hex, double BKB, double 4 stuff for Coddle, just some casual Giant's Ring on Gorg, Stygian for a very explosive Tusk. Again, I would love to see Book of the Dead for them, and maybe even like Pirate's Hat, just to help the economy, allow the supports to scale a little bit more in this game. Other than that, I'm not really seeing an item that would be... Maybe Searstone is always just naturally good, but...
You also saw up top there, popping the Book of the Dead and then sending double Iron Shell on it. Because he has that talent, it means it's a much easier way to deal with these waves.
100%, yeah.
Ooh, Gork is going to get all the gold from these, though. That's pretty nice.
Also,
Extra
Book of
300.
Shadows could be pretty good for Board.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Just
they
because,
got
of course, the Chrono. Yeah.
they got Seer Stone and it's Ek Machina for Faceless Void.
Oh, okay. You know what? It's fair that both teams get it. You know, I feel
Yeah.
like it's unfair that one team gets it, one team doesn't.
Mirror
So
Shield.
I think. Who's got Mirror Shield?
Witch Doctor right now.
Casual. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah. They need Book of the Dead. Book of the Dead would be great. Wait a minute.
What
Wait a
the- I
minute.
just
Wait a
look at-
minute.
look at
Wait, they're
Board
all in.
Board. Wait,
Oh
I
my
didn't
God.
even realize.
They don't have a creep wave though. They were looking for a pickoff, but they don't have a creep wave.
They were trying to go for the Zeus.
Oh, Wish. He was too smart. He was ready. He's with the rest of his team. They take down the Tombstone. Tier 3 tower hit down to low HP. They don't have their 5th item yet on the side of Team Bald. Still waiting for that one. Nande jumps in, but that's Aeon Disc. Onto one. Can he kill off Zip Zapper? Doesn't quite look like it. Rubik in trouble. Going to die. Does have buyback. Can they find anything here? Looking for a kickback, but
Back
not
to the
gonna
back. He's
get
getting
it.
Wish.
They can't get it. Wish. Gork's still chasing. They don't quite have enough. Misses
He
on the
dodges the
fallen
fallen
sky. He has cheese, though. Gork, a very long time. Where's the rest of his team? They jump in. Zips after finds him. Dead for 2 minutes. Is this the fight that they needed? Gork low didn't get it off. The cheese wasn't nearly enough. He does have buyback, though, and BKB wearing off Zip Zapper. Gets the control onto one. They kill off Zip Zapper. That's 2 dead, both with buyback.
He's trapped in the
hiding
trees.
in the
What?
trees, but Desire has him. Got him caught. BKB runs away. He's very fast. And looks
still
like
has
he
money.
will manage to escape, but the double buyback, and now they want to fight. They buy back. They want to end this game with Wish dead.
There's 1 minute and 30. As soon as Zeus respawns, he has buyback. So there is a 90-second window where if Board want to utilize these buybacks, they have to go right now. They need to smoke up, but they have a ward deep in the Radiant base. That
Oh,
Monaspa,
God.
they don't have a gem. They don't have a way of checking this.
Okay.
Okay, now they checked it. They have the gem now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm tiny. I'm pretty sure I didn't see a gem, but my God, thank God they dewarded this. If they didn't deward this, Board would use this smoke in and get a kill.
Okay.
All right, so Kura just delivers that one. Nice.
Never leave lane on 5.
Bro, Wish has been spamming this since the laning phase. It's,
I think it's been a little tense.
bro, we're 65 minutes into their game.
It's
Board
true.
had some 17k lead, a 97% win probability. Monaspa then hit some refresher double chrono on the mid lane situation, get some kills, come back into the game. Now we're on like the, what is it, the 4th, 5th Roshan.
Right. So right now there's actually a better win probability than when they like weren't almost mega, you know? Like, or not the other way, excuse me. After what was the situation? I don't even remember. Basically they've gained win probability over the last couple of minutes. Team Bald, well, they've went down about 30k gold advantage. That's the difference. The
I like how
gold
you
lead
said
does
they
not
gained-
matter.
I like how you say they gained probability when they were at 97%. It's
Well,
like, yeah, they
yeah.
gained it. They went from like...
Well, I'm saying this at there was a point where they were at 70 minutes and they were like down about 10k, and now they're down 40k, and they have a better chance to win now, which is the
the
weird
beauty
part.
of late game. Good old tier 5 neutrals.
All right, they couldn't find any way to punish, and now they are all of their heroes without buyback. They're just gonna all in on Bengen. This poor witch
Oh.
doctor.
Wait, what?
He was
I'm
in the
so
middle of
sorry.
nowhere. Does
Alright,
have
but yeah,
buyback
for
in
Board-
20.
It's a bit confusing, you know. Board, they use these buybacks. They know Zeus doesn't have it, and they weren't really able to capitalize on it. And like you mentioned, no buybacks on anyone on Dire.
He has big chrono.
Copter will have it in 15.
They have big chrono. They got Book of the Dead and trying to end this game. Monaspa doing what they can. Bottom lane is slowly pushing out. There's nobody to defend that one. If this fight, if this team, whatever engagement goes on long
Banger
enough,
has
there's a
buyback.
chance they can make something happen. Although Wish already comes back home. They don't want to give him any opportunity. They're just all inning for the racks and then back away. They're playing this as carefully as they can 66 minutes in.
There it is. 66 minutes into the game, and Monaspa get their first racks. Will it take another 66 to get their second?
We'll have to see. Yeah, still a lot of time. The 5th item, by the way, was Force Boots, which usually I think is an incredibly strong item. This game, I feel like there's a little bit lost value.
Yeah, it doesn't feel too good. There is a dispel to it, so it might help a little bit, but yeah, I like it for Pablo at least. I wouldn't want
Right.
to see it on any of the cores. I think the Machina, the Giant's Ring, and the Stygian are too good for the cores that they have. So
Right.
adding more mobility for Pablo to get in and out of the fight, it's you'll take it.
And Desire has queued up a rapier now.
And a pause.
A little pause coming out from Monaspa. God, I don't even know, T. What the hell? I thought we were just going to get an easy knockout here, an easy 2-0. These guys start going crazy.
Bro, you're getting boarded. That's the thing. You know?
I know.
Game 1, they're normally... Game 2, they always give up the fight. And if they are to lose this series, I think a lot of people will be a little bit upset with their departure from Division 2 because they do provide the entertaining, drawn-out games, that's for sure.
Never forget 97%.
Never 97%.
Yeah.
What could have been, alas.
Can they pull it together, though, here? Again, trying their best. If they win out, if they win this game, they win the next game, and they win 2 more, this is the beginning of it, maybe. A chance down to half HP. The control is there, but Desire moves on in. The big avalanche still slapped Nande. He gets the time walk off, and then the jump away. Control now only under 1. Stolen Chrono. 3rd Chrono. What the hell? Time has stopped. But can they bring them all down in time? Gork tries to run away. He gets the haunt out, but it's not going to be enough. GG is called off the back of 3 Chronospheres. Masada, they take it down. Monaspa take game number 2, end the series.